Hello, everyone. Welcome to Opening Chat as our first live broadcast, coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube today. But basically, what we're going to do today is start looking at the news. So the first test, England against the West Indies, is just 3 weeks away. And training is getting into full swing next week. And so we have the squad of 30 players that we found, and we're going to look at them and then try and choose our end team and see where we go from that. If you have any comments or questions, post them into the comment section on either YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, and we'll bring those up as they come through. How are you, Johnny?
Oh, amazing. How are
Great.
you?
I'm perfect. Having fun.
All
right. So let's take a look at the first slide, which is a reminder of what's coming up. All right, so the first test is starting on Wednesday, the 8th of July, and it will be played in Southampton. And we've been through the reasons for these two locations in the previous video.
Check that out.
Everything's looking set to go. So they announced, ECB announced a team of 30 players who are going into a camp at the AGS Bowl in Southampton from June the 23rd, which is Tuesday. And this is ahead of the first test, which starts on Wednesday, July the 8th. All the players and trainers will live, prepare, and train on site at the AGS Bowl. And on Wednesday, the 1st of July, there will be a 3-day practice match. So they'll divide these 30 players into two teams, and they'll have a 3-day game against each other. After this match, so they will announce this test squad for the first test. They've had a bit of a change to the coaching team. So Graham Thorpe will be supporting Chris Silverwood as the batting coach. And then there are 3 coaches from the county game that have been seconded to help out. Lancashire head coach Glenn Chappell as the bowling coach. Gloucestershire's head coach Richard Dawson will take control of spin bowlers. And working alongside Thorpe with the batsmen will be Kent's head coach Matthew Walker. Then we also have Chris Reed, former Nottinghamshire and England wicketkeeper. He'll join the management team and also act as a wicket-keeping consultant. And the ECB's national fielding coach, Cole Hopkinson, will join the group also. So we can see he has a long list of names, 30 of them, and a lot of expected names, but also some new names in the list.
Like Amar Verdi.
Yes, tell us about him.
Well, he's a young spinner from Surrey. I don't know too much about his stats, but I know he was at the forefront of their title-winning county championship last year or the year before, whenever it was. He's a neat little off spinner with a few tricks up his sleeve.
Is he right arm off spin?
Yeah. It's not really a squad. I mean, it's double the size of a normal squad.
Yeah. The training group, then. We'll call it that. So what we have done is we've gone through the list and tried to select our own team. And if you have any suggestions or comments, paste them into the comment section, and you can join us in agreeing or disagreeing with this team. So let's take a look at the first position. Johnny, what do you think?
Rory Burns. Of course.
14 matches, 32 average, 200s, 550s. Is that a good start to his test career?
He'll live in my memory for those gutsy innings against the Australians last year.
Okay.
And that's why he should definitely be taking that number 1 spot. He's really filled the void that Alistair Cook left.
Yes, he's got a lot of potential, and I think there'll be a lot of runs coming from him.
And he's a Surrey boy, so he should automatically get in the team.
Number 2 is...
We're all waiting. We're dying of anticipation.
He's there.
Oh, right, sorry. There he is. Dom Sibley, he's made another good start in South Africa. He had some good innings there. He's a very, I don't want to say old-fashioned because he's got quite a unique style, but he'll stay there until he gets his runs, and then he'll go home, pack up, have his fish and chips, and go to bed. I'm pretty sure he's played more matches than that, to be honest.
Okay. Well, these numbers were taken from the ECB this morning.
Because he played last winter the New Zealand series, which was 2 tests. That's 4 innings by itself, and then he played in all the South Africa tests, which is another 8 innings. Maybe you should check your stats are right before you start putting a live stream here. We're looking like right bananas now.
He's, according to Google, he's had 10 innings, not 9.
He's had 4 matches. He's played more than 4 matches.
Yes, six matches, 10 innings.
What's his highest score?
Highest score 133. So
I told you. I thought you let me think I was going bananas, crazy here. When most of the time I am, but this time I was right.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I thought I'd go to the source of the truth, the ECB themselves. Obviously, their data is not up to date.
Maybe you should have done your due diligence.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What could go wrong?
Everything so far, because now it means that all our team have botched that.
Okay, well, so we must be missing, what were the last tests against South Africa?
Yeah.
So maybe those tests are missing. All right, let's continue because they're all the same. They're all the same from today's numbers in the ECB. So next one is number 3, who you've put down as
Joe Root.
Captain Root.
I know he doesn't always like to bat at number 3, but I just feel like it fits the team better if he can bat there. Because in South Africa they had Denley there, but I feel like Denley's latest years or his best years are past him, and also in South Africa he played a lot of long innings, but he never really got that big score, which you need to cement your place in the side.
I'm just checking Joseph's latest stats.
We'll just roll with these ones. I mean, he's played 90 matches by this time, so it's fine.
Tests.
I think we all know that he's got a good record. We don't need to delve too much into it. We all know he's in the top 5 batsmen in the world.
Yeah. So all of these stats are missing the last 2 tests that were played.
Well, that's just outrageous. I'm going to hunt down the ECB spokesperson and send them an angry email. They won't know what's hit them.
It's not good enough if they don't keep their player stats up to date.
Absolutely. I'll be having words.
So you think Joe can do it at number 3?
Absolutely.
What happens if he's in the first over?
Then he will.
If he's in the first over, will he manage?
Well, you can still be in the first over if you're at number 4.
You could be, but it's less likely.
Well, yeah. But I still think he can handle it. If he's one of the top 5 batsmen in the world, he should be able to bat against any bowler, any ball, any time, any Sunday, any year, any ground, any life situation.
All right. We have confidence in him, whether he bats 3, 4, anywhere.
I have confidence in him if he bats number 11. If he bats number 11, then we'd have an insane side. JB, Johnny Boy.
Yeah, so he's got a promotion in the batting order by you?
But he's not my wicketkeeper. And I don't think he should be wicketkeeper. I think he should be solely a batsman. I think his best days in the test side were when he was just a batsman. And I know he likes to cry and whinge a bit when he doesn't get the gloves, but he's a batsman. He needs to focus on batting and he'll get better scores.
So do you think he wants to be wicketkeeper because if he does 2 things, then he's more likely to be in the team?
Maybe he just likes wicketkeeping. But all I know, when he went through that golden period, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, he wasn't wicketkeeper and he was smashing the hundreds out for fun.
Oh, good news. We've got Russell making some comments. Should we see what he has to say?
I
don't think he understands which team we're talking about, Jeff.
Yeah. I think this is called the English cricket team for a reason.
Hey, Russ, good to join us. Okay, let's move on to number 5.
Ollie
Ollie.
Pope.
Yeah, young talent.
He's made a fandabby-dozy start to his Test career.
Yep.
He's another Surrey boy, so that gives him automatic place in the team.
So according to these stats, after 9 innings, average of 45, 1 not out.
Absolutely, and I think he's
Highest
got.
score 135.
I think if you added the last 2 tests, which you have so helpfully skipped, we'll probably find even better stats. Because people have dubbed him the next Joe Root.
Yeah. If this guy plays for 10 years, he's going to be at the top of the runs for England.
I think he should play number 5 for now, but eventually I'm thinking him more to go up the order, number 3 or number 4. I think he's good enough.
In at number 6, our favourite.
Best all-rounder in the world.
For sure. In any form of the game.
Any form
Tests,
of
one days, T20s, he's up there in all of them.
He's a real competitor. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He knows what he wants. But on the field, he's very good. Off the field, we have to keep a close eye on him.
Was he not listed as the World Cricketer of the Year last year?
Oh yeah, quite possibly. For that tremendous innings during the Ashes where he won England a test from the jaws of defeats. I think it was at Leeds, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's done very well. And I'm hoping that this season is even better than last.
Absolutely.
In at 7,
Moeen's finally got off from his snooze from Test cricket and he's back with a vengeance, I hope.
And he's keen to get going for England again.
I'll remember him because I was at the ground when he got that hat-trick against South Africa. And yeah. I know he can be a top-class player with both bat and ball. He just needs to have his mind in it.
Okay, 60 matches, 181 wickets. Best bowling performance, 6 for 53.
I'm not sure whether those stats do him justice, really, because he goes through really hot spells and then he goes through less good spells.
But seeing as he's had a good rest and he's keen to go again.
Absolutely.
Let's hope it comes off. And who do you have at number 8?
I think it's Ben Foakes. He's going to be my wicketkeeper. Everyone says he's the best wicketkeeper in England, which begs the question, why is he not playing in the team?
That's a good question. He played in Sri Lanka last year.
And every time he's played, he's done blooming well. I mean, look at those stats. They're pretty good.
10 innings, average of 41, 100, 150. But I agree. He is the best wicketkeeper in England at the moment, or he was last year. It's going to be hard to pick this team on form because no one has done anything.
Well, yeah, like we were watching the football last night and the last week. It's like watching paint dry because all the players haven't played for so long. Especially Aston Villa. They're very good at making it look like paint has dried.
All right, so let's use number 9. You chose 2 at number 9. I chose Archer.
No, I chose Jofra / Wood. And then you rotate them for each test because if you want them at their best, they need to be in peak physical condition, which means they need rest.
Yeah. So I would take Archer as the first test.
Absolutely.
First of all, it's against the West Indies and some people that he knows there.
Definitely.
And second of all, I think he edges Mark Wood just slightly.
He does edge Mark Wood slightly. I don't know. I think Mark Wood might be slightly more, how do you say, more skillful, but Jofra is definitely more, he's more of an X factor.
He's pacey and aggressive.
Yes. And you got to rotate them. If you can rotate them, then, you're looking for some quality bowling that's going to occur.
That's good. We have Jofra the first test, Mark Wood second test, Jofra third test. And if anything happens to Jimmy or Broad, then we've got Wood or Jofra in the sideline.
Absolutely. We've got to have Jimmy and Broad. Broad and Anderson on an English wicket is like jam and cream on scones. It is just how the earth is meant to be.
Okay, so in at number 10.
Absolutely.
Got Broad.
Do it Broad.
good record, 136 matches on this, according to the ECB. 477 wickets, average of 28.
Okay,
Most wickets in the match, 11.
I see your point. I think, was that against Australia at Trent Bridge that day when he got 8 for 15?
But also his batting. I mean, he used to be able to bat 100, one test 100, 12 50s. Not bad. Coming in number 10, he could do it again.
Let's not hope too much for that one.
We'll have him for his bowling. He doesn't have to score any runs.
Absolutely. Get his nice little seamers down the
We
wicket.
bat down to number 8 anyway.
Absolutely.
Even Jofra can hit a few. And number 11?
Oh, Jimmy.
No question.
Best bowler to have ever graced the English wickets.
So I'm hoping that Jimmy's fit this year. He can get through all the tests.
He said that the lockdowns prolonged his career by 2 years because he's had some extra time to Netflix and chill, basically.
149 matches. So this would be his 150th because I don't think he played the South African tests. Apparently he's played 151 tests already.
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Okay.
So you were wrong on that as well. Just
all
like
right. Well, thanks to the ECB for keeping your numbers up to date. 12th man?
Well, you put Mark Wood.
I put Mark Wood there as the alternating 12th man with Jofra.
Absolutely.
Good. He's also got good stats, 48 wickets, 15 matches.
My stats aren't brilliant, to be honest, but he's been a lot better recently than he used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, average of 31 is not groundbreaking by any means.
No, but he needs. I mean, he has been injured, so he's been in and out the team quite often.
True.
It's hard to get consistency when that's happening to you.
You know, I'd like to put in a 13th man I'd like to see Amar Verdi play at some point. If there's a nice spinning wicket at Southampton or something, get him in there. Because he's definitely got the skills to pay the bills.
You didn't even consider Jack Leach.
I did consider him, but I just don't know if he'll be that effective on English wickets. If it was somewhere else, then I'd think about it. And also Jack Leach, you know, he's done good stuff. He's definitely in the 15-man squad, but I feel like this West Indies tour is a chance to try some new young players, see what's occurring with them.
So that's our picks for the first team, for the first test, starting on the 8th of July. And we're really looking forward to getting some cricket action this summer.
I think looking forward to is an understatement. I think it's more like we're sitting here staring at a wall every day until we can see some cricket.
Any last comments?
I just want to say thanks for watching. All the people that watch us, if you want to subscribe, don't be afraid to. I mean, we won't be offended if you want to subscribe, seriously. And also, if you want to like, then you better, because if you don't like this video once you've watched it, then quite frankly, you're a disgrace to this channel and I will start crying. So please like, so I don't cry.
Thanks to everyone for joining us today. Don't forget to leave your comments in either on Facebook or on YouTube and let us know what your best team would be for the first test.
Yes, absolutely. If you disagree with us, please let us know, because, you know, we are prone to mistakes, as we've seen with all those wonderful stats.
All right. Thanks very much, and we'll catch you again next time. Bye-bye.